Okie dokie. Let's see. Let's back a little bit. All right, everybody. Popped on just a little bit early, so I could go ahead and share the link and stuff. So let me do that. Share it to Facebook, guys. Can't see if anybody's here yet. Hold on just a minute. Hey, Four, welcome. You are first. Okay, it's upside down, I realize. Like, but here's the deal. If we can make it through this live, I will try to flip things around, but I have a new light and I can only do it vertically. I can only put my phone in vertically. And if I turn it the other direction, then it shows more of my polishes than I have desk space. So what I'll do is I'll flip my Maniology mat around next time. I just now realized that. So it wouldn't be one of my videos, right? Hi, Rosa, Pam. So good to see you all. Welcome. We put a little welcome in here. Hey, Michelle and Robin. It's so good to see you all. Tonight we're going to be doing some nail layering. We're not going to do any like particular mani. We're just going to be like looking at a little bit of nail mail. And then we're going to do we're going to do some nails. And I was saying, like, this is upside down. I realized Maniology is upside down. I had to put my light. I got a new light and I really like it. I can see a whole lot better. A whole lot better. And I don't have that dreadful ring from the ring light. So, but the only deal is I can only put my phone oriented this direction, and I have to put it with facing this way. So I said I was going to flip my mat around the next time, so Maniology won't be upside down, but there'll be stuff over it here in just a minute. But I think the lighting all in general is like much better. So anyway, but I'm so glad you all are here. And let's see. Trying to see here. So if you haven't subscribed, I would love for you to. If you haven't liked it, you can like it now. The video, you can actually, at the top, if you're looking on your phone, you can go up and tap it and like it, or you can hit the 3 dots in the right corner and like it there. Thank you, Pam. These are the tips from Maniology that I put on last Sunday. And I'm telling you, like, I'm sold. You know, I usually have my own nails, but these look so much like my own nails. I'm just like, I've been in love with these. And this is like the color I usually wear. So I just painted them on the nail stands and then let them sit overnight. And then I applied them. And I used Maniology's glue, which is right here. And it smells so good. I'm telling you, it smells so good. It says it's vegan and cruelty free. It actually smells so nice. So, like, I'm trying to figure out this, like, phone thing. Is that going to, like, aggravate y'all to death? Because I don't know. I will have to, like, if I put my phone in there the other direction, I don't think it'll work because all my polish is back here. So can you all deal with it like this? So, oh goodness. Is it okay? Can we go forward? You're gonna love it, Pam. It's like this stuff smells almost just like, okay, good, good. It smells like so. It's, you know how most is just like super glue. I mean, you know, so this smells good, and I have not had a nail pop off. There's not even one that's loose. I've got a few nails that I have hit really hard, and I can even see the like fracturing a little bit in the polish where it like hit it so hard. But I mean, they are just like, they're on there. So I'll be taking them off, and I'll either be live or I'll record it. But I've used this remover on super glue, so I'm actually excited to use it on their own glue and see how it does. So welcome, welcome. Anybody else hop on here? Ursula, good to see you. What is happening? We're just gonna do a little bit of nail mail, and then we're gonna do some layered stamping tonight. I was watching Maniology's live last night, and there was a bunch of people that were talking about how they were struggling with you know, just general layered stamping, and it's tricky. It is tricky. So we're going to do that. We're going to look at a little bit of nail mail first. And the polishes that I got, I'll show you first, are not going to seem that exciting, I don't guess. Let me zoom in a little bit, or I can, let's see. Here we go. I'll have to zoom back out, or y'all. Okay, so I was going to go in and get another black sticky stamping polish. This doesn't need any curing for anybody that's new tonight. No curing. Air draws, but it's very good for fine lines. So I was just going to get the black, and so I went to the site, which is shemodern.com. I love their product. It was $18 for one bottle. Okay, it's worth every penny of that. But they had a thing on there that said, go check it out on Amazon. So I went to Amazon, and you could get 3 bottles for $35. And I was like, well, that's like a no-brainer, because I always get the white and the black. And then I have one other one. I actually have 2 other colors, which are these, which is a little bit darker. It's a graphite. And it's also, this one has got like a shimmer to it. Whoop. But I love their products. So if you're going to get some She Modern polish, I would say go on over to Amazon. For one, it comes like the next day. And it's good stuff. And the price is much, much better. Deals for sure. I'm going broke buying Christmas. I'm almost done Christmas shopping. So there's that. I also picked up a few little plates on Amazon, because if you got some good sticky stamping polish, you can use the plates on there. I got one last year and tried it, and it was like my Grinch plate, and it's fine. Like it worked just fine. If you've got a good stamper and everything, I'm gonna see if I can show them without having to take the stuff off. Let's see. There's a little lag here. This one, can you all see that? This has got just snowmen faces. Let me see if I can take it off. Probably would show up better. We'll at least try one of them. Like, I have used my nails too. Like, I have washed dishes. Y'all know I've got 4 dogs, so you know all the work that comes along with having dogs. I was so surprised that like none of them have like, you know, come off. Let me try to get this off of here. I may have to get the tweezers. Let's see. I've got my little basket over here to the side. So tonight is definitely a trial run with the new light. Like I said, I can see a lot better with it. I hate that I can't put my phone the other direction, because that's always the way I've recorded. But we'll see. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay. Love that sound. All right, let's see. Is this any better? There we go. There are the faces. You just have a little white nail, and these are all just little snowman faces, so you can make them, you know, the nose or whatever in whatever color you want. And then this is all these are obviously Thanksgiving or Christmas related, but just lots of, you know, like little Santa, snowmen, lots of snowmen on this one. Put my glasses on, I can see even better. Let's see. So there were like 6 plates in a lot, and I think they were like $9.99 maybe for each set for 6 plates. So I didn't think that was bad at all. Let's see this one. I think we can see them. This one is like it's winter, but it's not technically Christmas. So it's got like sweaters. And again, remember, if you're watching on your phone, you can zoom in. So if you want to zoom in more, feel free. It's got the snowman, the icicle sweaters, candy cane. It even covers New Year's. It's got champagne, all the things that are winter on here. Little earmuffs, the little beanie or toboggan. I'm sorry, I'm old-fashioned, called toboggan. It's got a tree on here. Just a bunch of like winter stuff. Let me turn on my light this direction a little bit. I have a little bit more light to shine this direction. So there's the other one. And then there's just some plaid and snowflakes here. Just really nice little plate. Just all kinds of different snowflake designs. And these are so nice. Just one and done stamp here on these bottom ones, like sweater. Looks like sweater, the little winter hat. I know. And then I'm a sucker for trees, like Christmas trees, and just trees in the background. I love them, so I had to get this. And here's some stripes. Those always come in handy. But this is just different trees. And let's see, this one is some more. Oh, nope, that was the one we looked at. This one is again winter related. We have the little snowman, and then the tree and the snowflakes, and then it's lots of sayings like "Hello, winter," "Winter is here," "Cheers," "Winter wishes," "Happy winter." Hello, winter. It's just like winter is coming, winter blessings, all about winter, definitely. So, and then this other one is more along the lines of Thanksgiving and fall. So this is another like six plates, I believe. But I loved this one. This was like the first plate I saw, and look at these adorable leaves. So got lots of leaves, and here's like a herringbone print. And then we got some plaids down here, the acorn, and this is bless harvest and give thanks. I really liked this plate. This is actually what sold me on these. And look at these little pumpkins. Oh my gosh, I love pumpkins. And you know, these go all the way through. Here's squash. Goes all the way through to Thanksgiving. So we can use these anytime and use the plaid anytime. So, and here's like buffalo plaid, which is super easy to create. And it even has your lines over here to add on. So there's those. And these are a lot of full nail designs with just some pumpkins and gourds. And then it's got some little pumpkins in the center. It's a happy fall, y'all. A lot of little prints there. This one I thought was so pretty. It's got the Hello Autumn. It's got a beautiful sunflower right here, a wreath, more pumpkins, just lots of pretty little images on here. Y'all have to let me know if this is showing up. It looks like it is on my end, but now this one says Happy Thanksgiving on it. So here we have the little turkey. Of course, he's large, so it would have to be majorly shrunk. I don't know of anybody's nail that could hold that. Maybe to do it in two, split it up on two, do it in two, but he's super cute. More of the leaves and stuff on here. And then again, this is like full nail designs, but I really liked this one that's got the little car, kind of like traveling to Grandma's house. I don't know if it's not that way anymore. I don't feel like, I think we're getting away from the old family traditions of, traveling to grandma's hat. Amazon Robin, I did, and I don't know if they've got a number on them, or a name. I will go back and look. I've got my colors used already topped up, but I will go back and see if I can find the name of these or something for you to put in. I know what I just typed in, see, Christmas plates, and all of these came up. So I just started scrolling and looking. You know how it is. Get started going, and then, so there we go. Let's see. I think I got enough room here. Bring it in a little bit closer. Okay. All right. I still hate that you guys are upside down. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We got 2 more plates. Y'all know I love clear jelly stamper, and I love the fact that for when they give you the clear thing and the card. So this is, like I said, we're going to be layering stuff, but I've got another plate that's already got this backing off of it. But it's got the Baby It's Cold Outside. I still love that song. I don't know why they won't play it anymore. I'm sorry. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. But, people got to be griping about something, I guess. So anyway, it's just got it's got this little layered train on here. So let me get the card out so y'all can see. It's also got some deer at the bottom, which when my husband and I were going to, he was taking me to the dentist because I lost a filling the other day, and I had to go back and get it done on Tuesday. So we're going through our state park, and there was like a mama deer, and there was like 2 little fawns that still have their spots, and then, I mean, they're just everywhere through there. And they were just so cute. So there's deer all around us. So here, they send you, what I love about Clear Jelly Stamper, they send you this, which is amazingly handy to see, hey, is this going to fit on my nail? What's it going to look like over pink? It's so nice. I love this. I really, really wish that maybe someday that Maniology will do this. I understand they're a small company. I get it. But so here is the card also that you get that shows all the really cool little things. Just let you all look at this because this is a better representation than trying to look at that through the blue film. So, but here you could actually make a doe because they've got on the plate, they've got a deer laying down, and you actually put the antlers on, so you could do a doe like on one nail and do like a buck on the other because it's right here. So no antlers added. You could make a female deer. So anyway, I loved this. It's got baking things on here. Super cute. So the plate that we're going to be working with tonight, we're going to use one Maniology plate, and then we're going to use this adorable little plate, which I know you guys are going to love. It's one of their little ones, and it's kind of hard to see, like, what is this all about, but it's basically some adorable little animals that are layer stamped. See, you can see here as we go across, and here they are. Let's see. It's very hard to see them. Let me put them. Oh, they don't stamp over exactly. But anyway, there is a little deer. It's hard to see. Very hard to see. If I hold it over this. Ah, that's better. Yeah, there's a little tiny deer, a little bear, a little penguin. There's looks like a little dog, a little rabbit. And then this is a little fox, another little deer, and these are all layered, okay? So that's why I was like, we'll just use this plate tonight because I think you could use it really anytime you wanted to. But this is when you have a plate that's heavy layered. Hi, Bailey. I just saw the video when you put the nails on. Oh, thank you. Yeah, they're holding up amazingly well. I've not had any come loose or anything. So it shows your finished product over here. And these are the steps that you have to take to get to this. So that's what we're going to do tonight. And I only did one earlier and just like very rushed did this little bear. So we're just going to do that, and we can always change up the color of the the scarves and sweaters and things. So I thought we would do that and just kind of play around. Um, and they are so cute. I loved those as soon as I saw them. Here goes my allergies right on right on time. So you see, it just looks so different now that I am. Excuse me for clicking my mouse over here. It went dead. Okay. Just trying to keep everything in frame. Okay. I may be able to zoom in a little closer, but then again, I don't know. Looking at my hands, I don't think I can. All right, let me get my paper towel. So we're going to just put some of these little animals on there. And I'm going to get my super glasses over here so I can see what I'm doing, because I definitely need to be able to see what I'm doing. And I usually keep this little thing here side beside me so that I'll have it to reference back to. And I'm going to go ahead. Is the light okay as far as y'all being able to see? Because it's a whole lot better for me as far as being able to see stuff. So I hope it will be. There is a new... Oh, Michelle, that's funny. I have to have that sticky polish. I love the sticky polish. I'm addicted to it, and I love that brand. So on this, I've just got Frozen. I've got just some plain white. And then this one is Skin Deep. Yeah, it's just a background. I thought we would do trees or something on those. So let's start. Let's see, which one do I want to do first? Well, let's see. I think I'll just start with the little deer up here. And I mean, they're tiny. You can see these instructions are super little, but that will keep me in the right, in the right order. So right here's where we're going to start for the deer. And this will be 1, and then this will be 2. And let's see, this is 3, which I'm trying to think. This is, I think, is going to be the cheeks. And then this is all the same. This is going to be the detail on the deer's scarf and such. And then this will all be his antlers and his face and his little paws. Danger. This feels dangerous. Like I always, and especially like I'm going to be like, I'm going to help, we're going to do this, but we're doing it together. So remember, I'm not a professional. So we're going to do it and just kind of do it together. And let's set that up there. So when I need to reference it, I'll have it handy. So trying to get used to working in a smaller space. Usually I've got a lot more room. Okay, so I'm going to use Tea Time B525, and I'll put this in the description after the video posts. We're going to use that. I'm going to use the Clear Jelly Stamper, Big Bling Stamper, because I really do like it better. I feel like I can control things better. The monocle and I just don't see eye to eye. And I think last week, can't remember who it was, but they said that they thought it was because you had more to hold on to versus the monocle, which is like very short. And I really do think that that's probably true. I think that's accurate. So again, these are on these larger areas. You want to make sure you fill it up. And even though it's not a lot, but let it sit for just a minute. It don't have to sit long. I'm going to come in and scrape this way. And I'm going to pick up. Just a very gentle touch is all it takes. And we're just going to put this little deer here. Right there. Starting of the little deer anyway. And so the next thing we were going to pick up, as it shows us here in our next step, is this scarf. And I'm just going to use green because I already had it out, so I'm going to use that. And this one is Morning Snow. So it's a B312. And we're going to do that right here. Get this. So these are really little, very little images. Oops, got up. Oh, it's already a Melissa video. I've already thrown something. Oh, my word. Throwing things, dropping things. Yeah, like I said, it has started. Okay. And when you look on here, you can see it goes just right under his little neck. I don't want it to dry, but right here. Goes right here. Whoop. Okay. I think we got it. And I'm going to clean this. Okay. And this right here, I'm pretty sure is his cheeks. I'm going to go back and do those in just a second. I'm going to pick up the details for his little scarf, and they show them, whoop, I don't want that to stick. They show them being like a brown, so I just got a little bit darker brown out here, right here. So that's going to be this part right here, which we're going to pick up right here. There's a little bit right here and right there. I mean, they're so small, these little images. So far, everybody's seeing everything okay, I hope. Oop. Man, let's even see if I can find this. I know it's probably muted. That was like my oldest daughter trying to call me. I had to like just shut her off. Sorry, darling. Sorry. I have to call her back. Okay. Now, where were we? Right here. I don't want to get as much polish on there. These are like little tiny lines. All right. Light, very light touch. It's on there, but it's so small. Now she's calling my husband. Do y'all hear that in there? She's calling him like, hey, Mom, cut me off. And if you do not get it on the second time, you try again. Cheeks. Yeah, that is cheeks. Right here. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that's his cheeks. Is that what you were thinking? Oh, that's my grandson. He's FaceTiming my husband. Gone. He's so sweet. They were over here last night. Oh my gosh. So sweet. It's on there, guys. It is so light though. But it's on there. Okay. It's right here. Whoa. I mean, tiny. I don't even know if it's worth stamping, but there you can see. When you put it on there, how little. I mean, it's just like some details on his little scarf. So, Bailey, oh, I didn't see, if you're not feeling well, you just take care of yourself. That's the main thing. Just take care of yourself, sweetie. Alrighty. So I am going to get his antlers and everything, and I'm going to pick those up in Acorn, which I think I've got right here, which is the darkest brown that we have. It's pretty close to black, to be honest. And so it's going to pick up his antlers, his face, and his little deer hooves. So it's tiny. So let's see if I can scrape this way. So yeah, and it got them, but I mean, they're so little, guys. So little. So we're going to look at his little face here. Let's see, get his little antlers lined up. There we go. Coming to life. There he is. And then we have, I'm going to pick up his little cheeks here in pink. Which were these. I'm pretty sure that's his cheeks. I hear Samuel in there on the phone. So sweet. Yes, it's his cheeks. I'm just going to do them out of order. Okay. They're pretty light. Okay, so there's our little deer. I hear my dogs over there growling. Oh no, Miss Journey. I think she hears the baby on there. So here's the little deer. Journey, shh. I think they might have the door closed. I may have to go open it so they can get out. So anyway, there is the little deer. Yeah, they're here. Michelle, always. So put this one back here. Let me go shut the door. I mean, open the door. They're in here and stuck. So. Shh. Shh. I hear Samuel going, shh. He tells them how to behave when he's over here. Their dogs are really well behaved because my son-in-law is, he trains dogs, so theirs are all really well behaved. So he'll be like, off, because that's the command they use to tell him to be quiet. It's funny. Or the neighbor dogs, and he's outside, he'll be like, off, when they're barking. Like, stop it. Mine are oblivious to that. Okay, so let's do, I haven't done this little guy. Now, I'm going to tell you, I feel like this nail might be a little bit, it's not loose, but it feels a little bit different. But it's still holding. If it comes off, I'll let you know. But I banged it again. And like I said, I've hit this nail so many times. It's a miracle it hasn't come off already. So we're going to get this little guy here. I think. Let's see. He's got a bunch of steps to him. Yeah, he's got polka dots. And this is like his eyes, his nose, his mouth, and his ears. A lot of this stuff is like in the same, they show it almost in the same color, so it's weird. I think I'll use gray and then black. My nails, it's been since last Sunday that I put them on, and I hadn't had any problem with them whatsoever. They've been just great. And like I said, I've been, you know, taking care of the dogs and all the things that you, washing dishes and all those things, and they have not at all even acted like that they are gonna come off. So let me see. So sometimes the only thing I don't like about Clear Jelly Stamper, I wish they would do arrows, but sometimes they just throw things in here. Like that's the last stamp, but you've got something, they've got the Clear Jelly. This is actually plate C69 if you're interested in the plate. But we're gonna grab this little guy here. We're gonna go by the instructions here. So we're gonna get gray. I could use the gray that I got today. We could use this. So let's see. I bet Samuel probably hung up the phone. I hear them call back. He loves, like, if he can get to the button. His mama doesn't set it where he can't hang it up. He's a mess. He's so sweet. Okay, so let's get this. I always make such a mess when I stamp, but that was a good pickup. Let's just get the extra stuff off there that we don't need. Let's see. Alrighty. They do make it a mystery. They really, really do. I'm gonna try to put it up here in the center. So there you go. That's our first step. And then we are going to get his little scarf. And it also comes up over top of his head, which shows it right here. So we've got the scarf, and then and I don't think it's a hat. I think it's actually supposed to be the other end of his scarf. So we'll get that. He's my little grandson. You can ask him, what do the turtles say? And he'll say, dude, like from the movie. It's Finding Nemo, right? I'm thinking it's been a while, but I'm pretty sure. Because he'll do that every night when I talk to him. I'm like, give me some fin. And he'll smack the phone. I'm like, give me some noggin. And he'll put his little head up there. And then he'll say, dude. And it's just like the cutest thing ever. Like, I'm so in love with that little boy. All right, so there is his scarf and his little other end. He's cute. I just hope I can do him justice because, you know, like I said, layered stamping is a whole different thing. I struggle with it. You know, so I thought tonight that we didn't have a plan for like any specific nails to do. We're just gonna play around with this plate. And then I also have a maniology plate so we can do both. So this is some accents in his scarf. And like I said, if you look right here, it shows it in gray. So I'm going to use a lighter, let's see, yeah, a little bit lighter gray than what he is, which we use this one. So it looks pretty dark, actually. But I think I can find, this is probably front page. Yep, I usually can always grab this one. So we're going to use that, and we're going to get this stuff right here. Right here. They actually have it darker. Yeah, no, take that back. They've got it darker than that, not lighter. So let me find a little bit darker gray. Take these dang glasses off. That is the only thing about the light is that it is makes it a little harder for me to see my polish colors. That's the only thing about it. This looks a little bit darker. I think this might be smoke. Let's see, what is it? Smoke Show B498. Yeah, let's try this one. Maybe it'll show up. I might have to actually use, I don't want to use black because I got to go use that at the very end. So let's see. I get right here. There's stuff right there. Let's see. Holy cow, look at that. Not a thing picked up except those trees. So, like I said, very fine lines. I might have to actually get a sticky polish. These are extremely, extremely small. It's right there. I'm gonna get this gray. This is sticky polish. It's pretty similar though. Let's see. I'll try one more time before I give up. Maybe it's just a bad scrape or something. Try another card. Yep, this thumb feels a little bit loose on this. I can feel it. You know how I swear, man, this is not gonna pick up without a sticky polish, I don't think. I think I'm gonna have to use one. Then I have to get to where I can see it. This is tiny, guys. I'm gonna actually pull the black out of here, the black polish. We're gonna do it. I know it's not that color on there, but that's what we're gonna use. See if it makes any difference. I've already got polish all over me. Scrape lighter. I'm gonna try it. Let's see. know. I mean, look at this. I've never had that much issues like picking up something. It's just a lot of little tiny, tiny lines. Tiny, tiny. I mean, you can like barely even feel them. Try this again. I don't want to give up, but I don't want to sit here and just keep continuing on either. Let's see. Oh, I didn't even clean my stamper. This live is going not as I expected. So, I should have just left this little dog alone. One of the other ones. All right, let's see. I don't even know. I'm gonna get up here and see if y'all can see the little, it's these tiny little things right here. Super tiny. They're so little. It's a little die. It is the Stampin' Realness, that's for sure. It is. That is true. Like sometimes you get it on your 10th time and not your, 5th or 6th. I don't know. It's like it's not even picking up at all. I might try one of the small little stampers. Let me do that and see if that helps. Sometimes they work magic whenever you're trying to get something really little, which are these. So let's try a different stamper. Yeah, it's there. It's just that light and minute, but it is there. Okay, so like I said, it's tiny and it's his scarf. Let me get it right. I have to hold my breath. There it polka dotted his scarf. Ugh, all that for some polka dots on his scarf. Okay, and then it'll be black for thank you. I need it. I need it. It was just a stamper. There you go. So when all spells change your stamper to one of those little ones, they are great for these tiny little things. It probably should be what I'm using for most of it. Okay, and then there's these three, which are his nose and his little eyes. Just gotta get, whew, can't see. Cover it up. Here we go. Well, all right there, little dude. He's so little. This, oh man, they are the bomb. I always take, they're double-ended, so they got a even smaller end, but I just pop these out because I just use these. And like when I do my like 12 days of Christmas, I always have like stuff reverse stamped on here and just sitting back here with a lid on it. And these are amazing too. Like you said, I mean, if you saw, when you're not able to get it with a large stamper, they usually always come in clutch for you. I just was not looking at it. It was, the basket was over there that I put my stampers in. So where I rearranged everything. I don't know where anything is. Let me clean this a little bit and we'll do something else. We'll do one of these little trees down here, which are really not hard, but they're cute. I really liked them. It's the tree right here. That is just a 2-step little tree, but really cute. So it's you need the dark brown and then whatever green that you want to use, which I'm going to use. Let's see, what do I want to use? I'm trying to think of an evergreen, like an Emerald City kind of green. Yeah, that's what I picked up, Emerald City. So we'll do a big one and a little one because there's a little one here too. So let's do a little one in the background and then do a big one. Let me shut this. Y'all still seeing okay? I feel like I've got, okay. Turn it around the right way. Let's see. So we'll pick up this little one and then we'll pick up the big one. So let's get the acorn. Where'd it go? Right. Nope. Did it go? That's not it. That's it. Acorn. Okay. So we're going to pick up the first thing of it, which is just the trunk part. We'll do this with, definitely do this one with the small one. Or I don't know, I might try this again. Yeah. It's fine now. That other one was just so tiny. Okay, so we're gonna put this one like right up here. We'll put the other one in the front. We'll put the first thing down there. And then we're just gonna pick up the green. Use Emerald City. It's such a pretty green. It makes me think of a evergreen tree. Super light touch is one of the things too with clear jelly stamper is very, very light touch. And don't shake when you're lining it up. So here's one. Give it a little wiggle. Clean my stamper over here. Move things around. I wanted to reorder a refill for the clear jelly. The stamping station, which is like my best friend when I'm doing anything. I always have it right beside me. And they were out. I couldn't believe it. I had to open up one of my little ones, which, you know, I get them and then I don't ever want to use them. But I had a couple of this particular one. And so I did break into it to use it tonight. But, like, I've never known them to be out of the clear jelly stamping. Or, shoot, I did it again. The stamping station refills. But they are. Nice pickup. Just really, I love the stamper. There we go. And get the green. That little reindeer. That's also a layered one. I'm just looking at it right now. It is. It's layered as well. So this whole plate just about is. There's also another little tree up here we can do before I set into doing another little critter. Okay, nice little tree. Put it right up here. There we go. I like these trees. I'll definitely be using these at Christmas. So there's also this little tree right here, which is super cute. And so we'll get it. We'll just do it as well. These nails are not going to make any sense. When I put the thumbnail up, people are going to be like, what in the world? What did she do? Did she know? It's been out for a while. I didn't know that. See, I went to just grab it because I figured, oh, you know, I need that. And I was like, it's out? Like, what? You know, it's not supposed to be out. And I'm real protective of those little ones, the little ones. I'm like, I don't know, they're almost like a collector thing or something for me. So, and here you want to get the little stem. It's so tiny. I'm going to do it in a lighter brown. And then we'll pick it up with the dark brown outline. But it's a tiny little trunk right there. I mean, seriously, so tiny. We'll see if this, I may just grab it with this little one. Yeah, I mean, it's so little. You just barely see it, but it goes, whoop. You get a vision right here. Little bitty, little bitty, little bitty baby tree. Well, maybe, yeah, maybe they are redesigning. I hadn't thought about that. I should have asked them, although I know that when they do that they pre-recorded a ton of the boxes. Like last night, those were pre-recorded, and then Tiana was in chat, but I don't know how many months ahead that they recorded because, T moved to Vegas, so I know that I'm sure that when they were together, they did a bunch of the months in advance. So I'm not sure. Need to ask. I could ask because I've got an email into them anyway. I'll ask them about that. I'll find out and see what the deal is on that. Because I use that all the time. And I do like to use tape too, like just, to pick up the spare bits, but I really love the sticky stamper station to clean my whole stamper. That's a cute little tree as well. Cute, cute little tree. Some cute, cute. Cute, cute. Let's see. What did I do with my... Let me close this before I spill it. A little smudge free. Yeah, I'll definitely let y'all know. I'll put a post up or something when I find out. Some little trees. All right. Let's do that little bear. I wanted to do the little bear and the little fox. I might have to paint another nail white. I've got one white here. Do this other one white because I think they need to be, because they've got the color of the animals almost the same color. So let me go ahead and just go over this one. I know, me too, Michelle. The checkerboard one, I've got a couple of those. I had two of this one, which was the camping one. Oops, I just got it all over me. I'll show them to you in just a second. My little hoard of the ones that I have. I think I've got two of each one that I've got. Well, now I've only got one of this one that I'm using, but they every once in a while have them on sale. And right now they have the one that is my favorite little one. Let me show it to you. That's the checkerboard that came in the Death Disco box. It's on sale for $4 on the sale, in the sale section of this one. This one that's so cute is on sale for $4 on a Maniology site. So I love this one. I can't use it. It's just too cute. Like, I really get seriously attached to these. I don't know why, but it just is so cute. And so I have a couple of those. So I'm really trying. I didn't want to use any of them, but I had to break it. I'll fix that in a minute. And then let's see. This one was, I don't know if I'll ever use this one because we won't get it again. The Maniology. Yeah, I only have one of this one. That was in the Christmas box last year. Really cute. I don't know why I like these things, but I do. And then this one was the space one, Bon Voyage, Cats in Space or whatever. And then I said I thought I had two of this one, but maybe I didn't. This one is the camping one that we got in our box last fall, I think. Sometime last fall, I believe. So, oh, Lord, have mercy. There we go. Alrighty. Let's go over this really good. Let's do that little bear. Where's he at? He's right here. They are cute. Fox, 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 fox. Okay, yeah, we want to do him. I want to do him too. Yeah, he's adorable. So he's 2 colors of brown. He's got a scarf. Let me get my glasses on. My superpower glasses. This is going to just accentuate his scarf. This is actually the darker little underneath thing that's going to be his belly and his underneath his little face right here. Should be. So, okay. So let's do him. Let me find him. He's right here. He's right here. So let me grab him. I'm going to attempt to grab him anyway. I love foxes. I adore them. One day when I was coming through our state park, it's been a couple of years ago, there was a little like kit, a little baby red fox that was crossing the road, and it was so cute. So cute. So there we go. There's that. There he is. Or she, whichever. Right. Make sure it looks like it should. Man, I have the dropsies tonight. Big time. So make sure I get that cleaned off. And his little scarf. Pretty straightforward little scarf. I'm going to get it with this. You can see it right there. I'm looking at it. Yeah, it did. Yeah, I don't think I picked that up right. I'm gonna start over on him, guys. It looks like he's got way too much space, but no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. I'm going to go out of order because that is his little part of his belly. I forgot this part right here. So let me see where the scarf sits down. Yeah, I'm going to pick this up next. I'm going to go out of order because, you know, I'm a rebel without a cause, right? Always doing stuff out of order. So I'm going to put this on here. And somebody remind me to close all these polishes in a minute before I make a mess with them. Okay, so there's that. That goes under his little chin and his little belly. So, yeah, right here. Let me make sure it just comes out to the end. Goes right in there. Make sure it gets into his little belly. So little. Ugh, okay. Man. Oh, that didn't come off. It didn't come off on his belly. Hold on. Okay, there it came off. Alrighty, we got it that time. Okay, now I'm going to come back and put his scarf in there. I wasn't exactly where to sit his scarf. Actually, I think those probably should be, that should be the second stamp. If I was doing it, that would make that the second stamp. But I didn't do it, so there we go. Let's get this little scarf. Get another scraper card too. Let's see. Little scarf. Let's see. Alrighty. Put that in there. Right now he does not look like a fox. I'm hoping that when we get to the end we have a fox. Okay, let's see. We have a couple more steps to go. We've got to fill in his little scarf thing, which is done in kind of a beigey color, light brown. These are so tiny. It's another one of those that's going to be little tiny right here. This is, I'm looking at the fox here. I don't even know what this is right here. I have no idea. He doesn't look like he's sitting right to me, but who knows? Let's see. I don't know if this is like part of him. I think that's maybe the stripes on his tail. Maybe. It's kind of hard to tell. Let's see if I can get it with this. Oh, it's too light. I didn't get all of it. Plus my allergies. Hold on just a second. Sorry, guys. I think between working in a very small space and with teeny tiny images is part of the problem. Teeny tiny. The at least the miniology one that's not this little, I know for sure. Yeah, that's the stripes for his tail, which it shows it as being a little bit darker brown. Huh. But he's fairly dark brown, so I could do those last, I guess. Let's see. Maybe get this and this to pick up, and then grab his stripes. Let's see. My word. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Are y'all still here? Like, I appreciate it if you are. I can't believe this. Oh, man. Uber Chic and Clear Jelly is like so fun. Try the big one. My word. Like, there's just a couple of little dots there. I don't want to give up. Do y'all want me to give up and do something else? I can if you do. Oh my gosh. It's the scarf and his little accents on his face. My goodness. Let's see. Oh. My husband just got something out of the microwave, and the dogs were like, hey. I have never had this much trouble picking up something before. I'm tempted to go to the next step. I tried to get his tail. Try again. I have to have somebody come over here and hold my hand through this. I wonder if I used the white and the sticky stamping polish, if it would pick up, because it's just the accents on his little scarf. Hey, Grandma. Hey, Grandma Minty. Well, male's straggling on these tiny little things here. Whoop. I'll try with this. Nope. I swear, y'all, I never have this much trouble. Let me change, get a little bit cleaner cotton thing here. I don't know if it's like worked its way down in there. That's what I'm wondering, is like if it's not worked its way down into the image. You hold my hand? I'm so glad. I need somebody to come in here and hold my hand. It's these stupid little polka dots right here on this image for this little fox. Who was it wanted to do the fox? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh, I am just kidding. Y'all know I am. Like, I thought it was adorable. I wanted to do it as well. So right now I'm like, oh, where do I need to be trying to pick this up at? Oh my gosh. I have the stamper in my hand. Oh, okay. I got it. Like, I don't know why. It's so hit or miss. Do not want to take it off of there either. Sheesh. Sheesh. Oh my goodness. And then it's white. It's so hard to see. Okay, here we go. Right here. Did all this for you, little buddy. Also has a little bit of an accent up there on his eye. Oh my gosh. I'm not mad at you. I can never be mad at you. Oh my goodness. It's just funny because I was like, my word. And you know, it's just like, why? You know, you like try 10 times and then you're like, what made it the 11th time that it picked up? Because I feel like you do it the same, you know? So I'm going to clean my cards, which I usually try to keep them fairly clean in between as I go, but I'm going to give them a good clean because these are little bitty lines. I don't want to. So I'm going to go back and get these little things for his tail right here in a little bit darker brown than he is, which he's okay. It's this brown, little strappy tail right here. Little tiny dot of polish. I mean, tiny. Okay. Yeah, that's them. Tape. So little. So little. Grandma Mimsy, I'm so glad you're here. We miss you. You got to be back soon. Let's see. Hold on. Make sure. Wait a minute. I want to make sure they're going the right direction. It's this way. She Willikers. Okay, there's little stripes on his tail. And next is his little nose and his little eye and his little mouth. Yeah, that's all in one. So it's an all-in-one stamp right there. And I'm going to do it in dark brown. So little fox is cute. He is cute. He's getting ready to get his little expression on. So hopefully it will pick up. Seems to be those little dotted images are the ones that are the hardest to get to pick up. Ones that go like as the accents over the scarf or whatever. Here's his little face. We miss you very much. And of course, it's dried. My air is on in here right now, so I may have to cover up the vent, but I'm always so hot. That's usually the reason I lately have not covered it up. We had the nicest weather for like 3 weeks. We had fall in Tennessee, and then it went back to summer. And of course, it's been raining the last couple of days, but it's been so muggy and hot. Not pleasant at all. Okay, little point of his nose is like right out here. Let's see. Okay, his nose and his little mouth is probably not going to show up because I got his, this color is not, it's too dark. Oh, his nose goes right here on the very, very tip, which is going to be about the same color as what's there. There's his little eye. It's not going to show up that great. And his little mouth is not going to show up at all. But it's because this should be not quite as dark as what I've got on here. But this is the image. You can see it's just two-tone brown, and this brown is just too dark. So, but um, other than that, he's pretty cute. I can put him an eye on there though. I mean, that's not a problem. We can like dot him an eye, dot an eye, cross a T. You know, we can do that. Put him an eye on there. Yeah, he needs an eye. Let's see if I can dot one on there. Dot his little eye. Yeah, that's a good eye. I just smeared it, but that's okay. Close enough. Okay. Whoo-wee! It's the fox's fault. I know. That is true. He was a harder one for sure. But it's just those dang little tiny polka dot lines. Sticky stamping polish all around on these. Grandma Mimsy, we've done a deer. Let's see, what have we done? We've done a little dog, a little reindeer. We've done some trees. And I think the last one I'm going to do on, I think I might skip to the maniology plate, and we'll do a layered stamp on there off of it. Let's see. So anyway, I do love this plate. I definitely will be using it more. I just, like I said, this is my first go at it tonight. We did it together. So I didn't cheat. Let's see. Put this back up. Kind of clear out this space here so that I can leave this. I might leave. I need to get a few more colors out for this. We'll do probably this and this. I love this plate. This is my fall go-to plate, y'all, every time. I've already used it once. Actually, when I had on the almond-shaped nails, it was from this plate. Oh, that's okay, Grandma. I'm just glad you're here now. That's all that matters. We're going to do, like, look at this for leaves. Let's get some pretty orange and green and yellowish, like liquid sunshine kind of. No, this is lemon zest. Oh, do I want that one or do I want? This one is lasso. Any of them. I mean, this looks like leaves. So I'm going to do the little ombre-ish kind of thing, or just dot it all wherever. I normally would not use that background, but we're going to tonight. Okay, so I'm going to open all these. I said I've got to turn my mat upside down because the maniology's upside down whenever I take this off, and that's going to drive me crazy. My new light is nice, but I just have the orientation of it. I have to face it back, almost back. Well, I do have to face it backwards. So, okay, let me put these over here, because I usually have stuff over here. Plus, trying to get used to a whole new thing here. Okay. Oops. Hey, Cammie. It's good to see you. Hello. I remember seeing you on the Maniology Live and chatting. Good to see you all. So, while I'm doing this, I'm going to say, I don't know if you guys have seen, but you can, there is a new thing that YouTube has started where you can hype videos. So if you see a video and you want to, it's in the comments section. And in the comments, they actually have a thing where you can scroll now. If you see a couple little dots, you can like just slide it and it will give you options. But some of them will actually say, if you want to hype this video, but you can look and see, you can slide it over and it'll tell you what your options are for that comment. But you can do like 3 videos a week. So any of the videos of mine or Grandma Mimsy's that you want to like give a little extra love, you can, that all went to gold. But anyway, you can do that, and it just puts it out there a little bit more. None of it all went to gold and a little bit of green. Pretty. So, and then we're gonna come back in, clean this plate, and then pick up the outline. Oh yeah, you need to come. We just hang in here and chat. That's all we do. Just chat. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it so very much. Anybody that'll sit and listen to me ramble on, I tend to do a lot. Oh, I'm gonna have to reposition my little cotton ball holder. You all are my first on the new setup, so I have to say this light makes it a whole lot easier to see for me anyway. And I don't have that silly ring from the ring light bother me. So okay, I'm gonna use Acorn, and I'm going to turn it this way. Oh, plate number. I don't even have to look. It's M076. M076. So these are the nail tips, the Maniology nail tips. I cut my nails off and I put on these nail tips last Sunday, and they have not moved. And that was with Maniology's glue, which is vegan and cruelty free. It smells very pleasant. It does not smell like nail glue at all. So I'm gonna take them off this weekend at some point. I've hit them, banged them, everything, and they have not come off. I was a little bit surprised because I thought, this glue doesn't even smell like glue. Like, is it gonna be, is it gonna hold? Yep, it has. It's been really, really good. So, oh, I missed a part of a leaf. Threw that down on my pajama bottoms. Okay, here we go. Alrighty. Right up here is this. So you're going to start there. And you can move it a little bit as you come down if you need to stretch it or line it up a little bit as you're coming down. You can move it to get them lined up. The only one that's a little bit off is this one down here at the bottom, but not much. It's pretty close. That's why I love this damper, like, versus the monocle. It's just, for me, it's just much easier to hold on to. For me anyway. Thank you. You are a sweetheart. My youngest daughter messaged me earlier, FaceTimed me earlier, and Layla's already got her school pictures back, and y'all, I wish that you could see them. She never gets a good picture because she's, she's our special girl. She always looks like she is like plotting to take over the world in her school pictures. Every single year it looks the same. And Mackenzie, she called me, she's like, I wish just one year that we can get a good. She did. Well, actually, it was the older one, and she called, and then she called her dad, and it was Samuel that was was wanting to talk. But Mackenzie called me earlier, and I swear, Layla, the face, like, I think of like Gru. I love the movie Despicable Me, and if you could just imagine a little Gru, like, she's so funny. I mean, her eyes are all drawn down, like, don't even bother taking my picture. I don't want my picture made, It was just hilarious. Her expression was so funny. So let's see. I've got a few tips left. This is like the tips that had extra because I wrote down my numbers that I use on my nails. So I'm going to take a couple of these off, and I'll pop another couple on there. Just not my video unless I don't have polish all over me. But yeah, just I love these nail tips. I really, really do. Let's see. What are we gonna do? Let's see. Another layered stamp we could do. I've got the deer. I usually do the deer. Let's see. Let's see what I want to do. The deer is really pretty. It's a doe deer, so she's got eyelashes and everything, and I usually always do her. I just need to get some color on here. I'm trying to think of what I want to use. Something very, well, I might do the green, the light green, and then put her on there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, everyone, she looks like she's plotting to take over the world. I mean, she really does. Probably is, honestly, in her mind. She's probably like, I'm going to take over this world one day. She ran over her teacher in the wheelchair, in her little wheelchair the other day. And I'm like, she's got the littlest wheelchair I've ever seen, anywhere. I mean, it's tiny. And she is very, very dangerous with that thing because she can wheel it now. Yeah, I know. Look, it's even here on my arm. So I always have polish all over me, always. So, but yeah, this is my favorite. I think it's like my favorite fall plate. As you can see, I've used it. It's been loved very much. I think I've done it a couple of years now, maybe in the fall. This maybe be in the third year I've had this plate. And it's really pretty. It's got the cocoa cups, and it's got a little squirrel down here, and these are also line up images here, right here, or you can reverse stamp it. So to wait and let that dry, and you know me, start touching it. Oop. Imagine that it's not quite dry. Let's see. Picture days. Yeah, today was like Layla got hers back, and then the youngest Lynn got hers made today. Yeah, she always calls during my live, but she didn't this time because I got off the phone with her like a few minutes before it started, and I was like, "Hey, I got to get out of here. My live's in a few minutes." She goes, "Oh, okay." And then it was the oldest one that was here or that called, but it was actually my little grandson. And Chris talked to him for a little bit. Gosh, there's something about little boys, y'all. I guess because I didn't have any, and they came over last night, and his dad was carrying him, and I'm like, "Come here," and he just like jumped, and I was just like, "Oh God, my heart!" I'm telling you, he has me totally, totally wrapped. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how bad I have it for that little fella. He's just so sweet. I'm trying to figure out the two browns I want to use. Don't want anything with the shimmer, I don't think. I'm thinking that I stamped her in like this one. I was going to use Latte, but I couldn't get the lid off. So I'm going to use Tea Time. It's pretty close. And then I'm going to come in with the darker brown. Imagine. Yeah. Yep, I know. It's good now. I'm always like, is it dry? Is it dry? Is it dry? No, if you would quit tapping it, it would go by a whole lot faster. Okay, so I'm going to try with this big bling one and see if we can get her. Now, she's so pretty. Her eyelashes and stuff. She's got little eyelashes and everything. So I give it just a minute to sit down in there. Alrighty. So many Ologies plates are definitely deeper etched than Uber Chic or Clear Jelly Stamper. They just are. So put her down. And let's come back and pick up her little accents here. Sniff test. You know, I had never done the sniff test. I'm always just touching it. Just can't help myself. But there's all of her accents. You can see that she's got a lot of little things, oops, that make her so cute. So let's see if I can get her lined up. Look at her. Isn't she cute? Like, I just love her. Every year that I stamp her, I always am just like, she reminds me of like baby's mom or something. I just think she's so cute. I usually have her every year on my nails at some point in the fall. She's adorable. I love her. So cute. She's cute. What else is on here? The squirrel, he's just like a one stamp deal. He's not. This leaf is a double stamp. And this, which is like, it's a cup and like a orange or a lemon wedge right there. This one, I've done these. These were both on my nails. I've done all of these actually. And this one's definitely, I think this looks more Christmassy, but it's actually the deer and squirrel and acorn, pine cone, things like that. But the only deal with the pumpkins is that you really have to grab them separate. If you see what I'm talking about, like, you got to get your leaves, whatever color you want them, and then you got to get your make sure your pumpkins are orange. I guess is what I'm saying. Or you could pick it. I guess you could pick it all up and just, yeah, because that's off to the side, isn't it? I'm looking at it. Yeah, those are different. So I guess you could pick those all up in orange and do it that way. So anyway, how long have I been on here? About an hour and a half. I know y'all are probably like, okay, Melissa, it's time to hush. Let's see. Put this on this little stand right here. But, so here are our little ones we did tonight. So also, guys, it's getting, hey Sandy, good to see you. It's getting close time to give away this box. I'm so excited. When I do the Christmas box, I'm not gonna make it so long. I'm not gonna make the wait time so long. It'll be a whole lot sooner. Because I feel like I'm so excited to give it away. And so it's, the deadline to enter for it is the 29th. And then I'm going to spin on the 30th. So, isolate. Yeah. You can do it in two. That's what I was getting at. But I was looking at the thing here. And you can make your leaves whatever color you want. But this is actually one where, if you look right here at this pumpkin, and then these two leaves are going to sit right here. So you could probably do orange leaves, and then do whatever these are. Like, these would be brown, I guess, whatever color you want your outline to be. And you definitely could isolate them and take the pumpkins out and put them in there. Or, yeah, because I was going to say, or you could just reverse stamp it, but you have these leaves. Now, this one you definitely could reverse stamp. You could reverse stamp any of these. This one would be the only one that would be very difficult to do. But you could definitely isolate those, yeah. It's one of my favorites, Sandy. Mine too. That's what I said. I was like, I've used it so much. Like, I mean, it's been very much loved. That's for sure. For sure. So I'll have to clean it really good because I can tell there's paint down in some of those images. I'm gonna close this up. Yeah, yeah, it's a good plate. It really is. And then it's got like the down here. It's got what does it say? Fall fabulous with the leaves, fall in love, and autumn. Or it says autumn hello. I believe it says. It's so tiny. And then these are trees, but it looks like a wolf. It's a wolf, I think. It's a wolf. It's a wolf. I'm telling myself it's a wolf, but it looks like trees. But it's a wolf looking backward. So I'm trying to see if if the glare is on it, isn't it, for you guys right here. This actually is a wolf, but 25th. Yes, I know. Today is the day that our boxes should be shipping. I know I got the renewal for my 6-month thing today. I'm so glad that they still honored that, like grandfathered us in, because they don't offer the 6-month anymore. What is it, Grandma Mimsy? Do they offer, is it 3 months? I know you can buy them by the month, or there's another option. Yes, ship, 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 hooray. I went in there and just saw where they had, mine still says unfulfilled, or it did earlier. No, monthly. Really? So it's all just now monthly, one at a time. Because the thing with that is like, I know you're probably the same way because we both purchased lots of stuff. Yeah, definitely, Sandy. You can watch me struggle big time. Hey, Bridget. It's the plate with those birds. Oh, really? Right here? M076. My favorite fall plate. favorite. Favorite. But yeah, you can see me struggle big time on these little guys here. This was a clear jelly stamping plate for this one, this one, this one, this one. Tiny little things. So at least I got my practice here tonight. Took me several times to get. Thought I was going to have Grandma Mimsy drive over and hold my hand. Hello, Jane. $30 monthly, or just one time if you buy it for $35. Yeah, I think it is more like that if you buy it just one time. But the advantage when we got into it, like Grandma and I know some of the other ladies here probably, is that you get to use, yeah, right here, this image. Yeah, this one, the birds. That is it. Hello, Jane. But I use like my rewards, because it'll have so much off of your subscription or whatever. So it's like, usually comes out to about $30, doesn't it, Grandma Mimsy? Something like that. So I just save my points up, and I'll redeem it, and then I'll email them and say, here, yeah, Pam. And I use the rewards. I'll say, here, I've got $30 of rewards, so just put that to it. So the reward thing is really nice for if you are on the plan. If you are, take advantage of the rewards. They really do. A winter, Grandma, can you also suggest a winter cardinal, deer, trees, and birdhouse plate? Cardinals and a birdhouse. Yeah, I did that this time, Grandma Mimsy. I did. I think you told me that I could, and I actually did in the past. I have emailed them, and I forgot about that. But yeah, you can apply the reward thing in the subscription section, and I was able to do that. I forgot about it, but yeah, that's how I did that this time. Oh, that's okay, Jane. You can always go back and rewatch it. Like I said, all I did was struggle on all these little ones here. But I just wanted to do some layered stamping because I know a lot of people were talking about that in Maniology's live, and y'all obviously know that I struggle. But I do think maniology plates are much more designed better for, I mean, I love the clear jelly stamping plate. This was the one we used. But y'all know, if you're a little bit late getting here, this is the one we used. And it's just so tiny. Like, this is the little animals that we used. Let me lay it over this. That we did a couple of. So they're super cute. They're little anyway. We did the trees. They were easy. A little deer would have been easy. I should have done that. But we did the fox, and I made him too dark. His little under face thing here, I made him too dark. So that's why his little face and nose didn't show up. But we did him, and we did, what did we do? The deer and this little dog right here. I've done him, the bear, and he wasn't bad. And this little penguin is adorable. He's super cute. We should have done him. I didn't even see him on there. There's two penguins. There's actually another one right here. With those cute little pink cheeks. Where is that? Let's see. Oh, they're down here. Right here they are. There's little pink ones. Yeah, they're cute. I'll have to do those when I do this plate. Yeah, I wish I would have done one of those. I think I didn't because they don't have them on here. They didn't have them on the card. I just happened to see them on here. So, yeah, that's why. But they're not but like, what, 2, 3 steps maybe to the penguin. Gray, light gray, dark gray, his cheeks. There's his belly. Again, tiny little things that, yeah, this is his little feet and his little arms and his belly, which are pink, and his little cheeks, which are pink. Oh, I hope I haven't wandered off screen. But anyway, yeah, that's one of the little penguins right there. So I don't think he would be as hard. And then here's the bigger penguin right here. Again, the same thing. I'm looking at this is a little hat. So it would be like light gray. And then he has on whatever color hat. And then here's his belly, which is, again, pink. And then that's the adornment on the little hat. So you can make that whatever. And then again, pink for his cheeks and his belly. Yeah. So those wouldn't be bad. So I'm way behind on chat. So I've been sitting there looking at that. Yeah, that's smart, Jane, to save up. Yeah, to save up until you have enough to use them. Yeah, I'll keep my eyes open for some. Jane, is there like, are you strictly looking for one from Maniology, or does it matter? Because if I see one, I'll definitely let you know. This was the other one I got from Clear Jelly Stamper, and it's a holiday one, and it's super cute as well. I think it's easier to see them like this. It's kind of like got the baby, it's cold outside, naughty or not, naughty and nice. It's even got a little check. I know there's somewhere it says like a naughty and nice, and then you can place the check wherever you want it because it's over here. But it's got a lot of little sayings, a lot of little, looks like the swirl plate almost right here. One of these says packed, packed and processed by Santa. That's what that says there. And you got the little lamp, Santa himself. And then it's got the deer, and you can make her without the antlers. You can make her a doe. And the train, so cute. Definitely gonna be using that for sure. And then this reminds me of Christmas Vacation, and the thing is flying through the air. Yeah, I think it is too. I really love it because if you weren't here last year, Cammy, I do a 12 Days of Christmas that start on December 1st. So I start recording them. Actually, I'll start recording them pretty soon, but usually I wait until I get the box, the Christmas box. So usually in October. So I'll try to make my first videos be out of the new box and then I just go back and get a bunch that I've got on hand and do them that way. So so it usually runs for 12 or 13 days. The 1st of December. It'll start on the 1st of December. So, oh, I see you, Grandma Mimsy. What your comment went gray for? Let's see. I'm going up here and looking. I don't see anything that went gray. Huh. You are good. You're good. So yeah, we'll see. Between Grandma Mimsy and I, we'll both see if we can find a cardinal plate. There should be one, I would think, somewhere in the out there. So, but anyway, I'm gonna go and let you guys go because I appreciate you hanging around and being patient with me tonight as we were struggling to pick up those little things. But that just goes to show. I mean, I struggle. I've been stamping. I have not been stamping as long as Grandma Mimsy. I mean, I've been stamping about 2 years, something like that. And so I still struggle. I struggle more with like these small lines on Clear Jelly Stamper than Maniology, but um, yeah, I can reverse stamping for me is easier than these tiny layering lines. So, y'all have a wonderful evening, and I'm gonna see if my little grandson's still up and go and talk to him. So, you guys have a good night. Gosh, me and my moments, yeah, for sure. So, you guys have a good night, and I will see you all. I might see you all this week. I might take these off live when I decide to take them off. I might just pop on live and do it. So, see you. Bye, Cycles. To Pam. Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it more than you know. See you later. Everything's upside down to me. Here we go.